Just get a quick video, get your name and everything, and like.
All right, we got a riders meeting. Come on down and let's talk.
It's a bit chaotic right now, so whenever everything settle down, I'll find you.
How are you, my friend?
All right, we got a riders meeting going on here. All right, all you riders, come on over. Let's discuss this windy day we got.
Once he's come to a stop, you get up and be helping to stop riding. And then just spacing on. It's actually but meeting's all good to go.
Well, boy, we got some cars coming in. Got to leave room for the cars. All right, so welcome to Maryhill. Yeehaw! All right, so how many newbies do we have out here today? All right, you guys. Mary, she likes taking her virgins and chewing them up and spitting them out, so be very careful. Now yesterday, we had, your introduction for those that are in the university, and yesterday it was incredibly peaceful and calm. Today is just the opposite. These winds are nasty, they are very strong, and they're going to blow you into these turns much higher speeds than what you may be used to, so exercise some caution. Especially the rookies, the guys that haven't been out here too much. Space yourself out. Don't get involved with the packs too early in the day until you get some time under your feet, time on your board, because these winds do blow you into the turns. So what we will do is we will let you off if you don't want to go all the way to the top. You want to work your way up to that. We'll let you off at the first 3 corners on the way up. Just let the driver know and the corner workers know, and we'll have the course cleared for you, and you can come on down and slowly work your way up to the top. And we really hope that by the end of the weekend, anybody that has the newbies that are out here, that you can make it all down from the top, with the instruction and everything. That's our goal. So we're going to get a ton of runs in. This is going to run all day long. There's no lunch break. We do offer lunch. It's part of what you paid for, and it'll be out here shortly. We'll also have 8 flavors of ice cream, from what I understand. So at the top, we're going to have a starter up there that's going to be spacing people out. Again, we don't want, with the wind and the experience level, we don't want to have the crazy paths. People are just going to get hurt. So listen to the starter up there. They'll direct you down. You're not going to go until they say the course is clear. We're going to run a course clear to make sure that everything's off the course and you're ready to go. When you're on the course, we'll have the corner workers with flags on the way down. If you see a red flag, you are to stop immediately. And that is to make sure you don't become a hood ornament for the EMTs that are on their way up. So we do have, so that's very important. Keep an eye out and stop whenever you can. Once you're stopped, get off the side of the road, get clear, and then help signal to the other riders that are coming down behind you that, we do have an emergency and we do, need to stop. So if you do go down, and most of you will, most of the time you're going to get right back up and it's no big deal. So whenever you do fall, please wave to the closest corner worker so they can see you're okay. If you do not wave, they're going to assume you're hurt and we're going to shut down the road. So be sure you communicate with that. While you're on the hill, communicate with your other riders. Voice, pucks, touching, tapping, just let them know, hey, I'm here, don't squeeze me off. And, don't want anybody pushing and making, but let people know where you're at so you can be aware of the people around you. Now, anybody that has slide pucks that have sparks on them, do not use those. We are in a seriously high fire danger area, and that can really cause some problems, so we appreciate that. Any electric vehicles will be going up, and you'll need to check in with the bottom person to make sure we got the road clear for you for any of the electric skateboards and stuff that are going up. Be sure you get a water bottle. We've got water buckets that'll be refillable. You can refill them throughout the day. And there's water down in the campground. Be sure to pick up your trash, get your name badges, and hell, let's have some fun. And okay, the skate school.
We're going to meet here immediately.
All right, so skate school is going to meet right here, and we're going to get going from there, and we're ready to go.
And the race at 1 o'clock.
Thank you.
Oh, and yeah. All right, we do have race at 1 o'clock, so we're gonna have registration at the registration tent.
Races today.
Outlaw.
How was today?
I'm Timothy Trowbridge. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I have not been to Maryhill before.
What are you riding today?
I am riding a Max Caps chopped and wrapped, truncated, cannulated Tesseract, actually.
Let's go.
On some Ronin Katanas and Quay Killers.
Nice. Hey, can I get a statement from the OG or what? Can I get some Texas love? Can I get some?
What's up, dude? It's been a while, brother. My name is Jerry He. I'm from Houston, Texas.
H-Town, Texas, baby.
I feel like I've been here 6-7 times now. You know, just out here to have a good time, hug the Maryhill loops, you know what I'm saying? With the homies. Let's get it.
Let's go.
I'm Kale from Wyoming, riding luge, and it's my first time ever coming.
How you feeling about it?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah?
Dad wanted me to come.
Let's go. Well, good luck, man. I appreciate it.
My name is Chris Upsall. I'm from Enumclaw, Washington, and this is I believe my 10th year here.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, I love it.
Sam, changed my life, man.
Fuck yeah.
How's it going? David Townsend from Central Coast, California. I've been coming here every year since 2014.
My name is Ryan Villa, from Seattle area. Right now living in Kent. I've been coming here for 10 years now.
Okay, so real quick. So, G-Bike. That's what this is right here. What are you riding today?
Earthwing Hoop D Chop.
Let's go. What you got?
Power tools.
Subsonic slalom board.
Oh, that's dope. Is that engraved?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, laser engraved.
I'm Ellie Blanchet. I've been doing this probably for like 4 years now.
Okay.
I've been doing it with my family. All of us, as my sisters, we all do it together. So it's kind of a family event.
Nice. If you don't mind me asking, how'd you get into this?
My dad started skating, and I thought it was just kind of an old man thing. I was like, all the old men come. Not really for kids. Seeing little kids skating, I was like, wait, really? Little kids can do this? So I was like, well, I don't really like standing up because my balance is horrible. So I started taking up luging, and
haven't looked back since.
Favorite, yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you and good luck.
Yeah,
Safe skating.
Yeah,
Can I get a photo of
I'm
all
Abby
three at the end
Blanchet,
too?
and yeah, these are my sisters, and we just started, I just started about a year ago. I'm on one of these boards, but today I'm trying these ones, so I'm really nervous about it.
My name's Mary Ann Blanchet. I started about a year ago as soon as her, and I'm picking up this buckboard.
Nice.
Sam Dickerson from Colorado. I have skated this road before, but not at an event. It's the first Maryhill event I've been to.
So, did you just hike it and skate it?
Yeah, I was living in Tacoma, it's not too far from here, and teaching some friends how to skate, and we just came here and hiked it, and you know, I went fast,
Smash
they
it
went
out.
their speed, and it was a great time.
Nice. What you riding today?
Comet board, slalom board.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my name is Mike Fitter. I'm really happy to be here at Maryhill Freeride, and I've been skating since 2011, and it's pretty much been my life ever since. It's been downhill ever since.
Nice.
OG.
When was your first time coming here?
First time, I think it was 2012. I believe so. It was the spring Freeride, and it was my first downhill event ever, and it was honestly the best introduction to what the sport has to offer.
So 10 years later.
10 years later. That's exactly it. Yeah, actually, I seen a buddy here yesterday, Jake. Him and I met on the way to Puerto Rico in I think 2012, 2013, and we were actually going to go stay at the same house, but we just randomly met in the airport, and I just seen him here. It's a decade later.
That's awesome.
So
sweet.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Brandon McIntyre. I am 38 years old. Don't know really what to say for where I'm from. I live all over the place. I travel and live out of my Jeep. It's registered in South Carolina, but I have a lot of ties to multiple places. I retired from the Army 8 years ago when I was 30 for PTSD, and now after finding downhill longboarding in 2020, around August 2020, that's what I've been pursuing. With combined injuries and stuff, I have probably about 9 months total on a board. I've been to Maryhill once. but I've skated it at least 20 times. It's the absolute best therapy I've found. Forces me to be in the moment, not think of too far in the future or what's already passed. I have to be right there in the moment. And the longer I can do that on a board, the easier it is to apply to everyday life and just be in the moment. And that's one of the lessons I've struggled with the most. So I'll continue doing it until my body won't let me anymore, and then I'll find a way to keep doing it.
Hobbyists or?
Hobby.
Hobby, I've skated this a few times. My longboarding story is just kind of like, this guy had like a little bamboo cruiser, and I was skating around the parking lot, and so I got one of those from Zoomies and did that for like 3 years, and then I was like, why haven't I like YouTube this? So then I get on YouTube, and then I'm starting to see gloves and helmets, and then I get into seeing people doing downhill, and I'm like, okay, so I want to do that. Some gloves and a helmet, man, and then shoot, I think that was 2013, and then 2015 finally made it up to Maryhill.
Yeah,
changed my life.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it. I'd never heard of downhill skateboarding as a thing, at least not to this degree. And vague recollections of that in like skate videos from the early 90s and stuff, but like I had a dream about Maryhill before I ever came here, and then once I was here, it was just amazing. Like I thought I was going to skate it with my legs on, and it was just way too dangerous. So I had, these are the skate pads I wear, or knee pads I wear at home just to get around without a wheelchair.
Okay.
And so I had a pair of these on me, and then I was a little wobbly after duct taping them, so then I borrowed a pair of knee pads from somebody else, but I wasn't really protected. Like I've got this to make sure if I take a tumble, I'm not gonna break my bone. So it's a lot of trial and error to build this, but that first year I was very unprotected and kind of naive. But honestly, like I luged the first run just to like get a sense of the hill, and then the second time I went down, probably right around Cowsers, I was like crying in my helmet.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Just like my first run at Maryhill, like standing, not standing, but on my knees standing, and and even driving here from Portland, I was just like filled with gratitude. Just this whole place, the people, the experience, because it's like I have friends that are like, oh, that's so scary, I can't imagine ever doing that, you're so brave. And it's like, to me, I think those of us who like adrenaline, we need that shot of it every now and then in that safe environment, and here, like, it's supportive, it's safe, there's EMTs on site, there's bales in the corners, people are watching out for each other. I can't go into open streets, it's just too dangerous. And even if I go down the hill, how do I get back up?
Right.
Exactly.
I need the U-Haul
right.
To take me up. So like the only time I ever really downhill skate is here. So like when I'm here, it's just like.
So you mentioned that, like, the tears in your helmet. I wonder if it's me, my first run, I just remember I had a moment on like one of the straightaways where I just kind of like looked out at the gorge, and it was just like this moment of peace amongst the chaos of going like almost 40 miles an hour down a hill. And I was just like, and it was springtime too, so everything was just green, and I was just kind of like, that was the moment where I was like.
Well, I think especially for the people who come here as newcomers, especially if they're fairly beginner with, I mean, if they've been to other downhill races and this is their first time here, this is sort of like they can tackle that really easily.
Right.
But for people like me who came into it with just like a base level knowledge, it's really intimidating. And so that's why that first run is so beautiful. It's because the anticipation of like the flying here, the driving here, the getting ready, the taping things up, the getting the helmet on, and then taking that first U-Haul ride up, and your nerves are just like, and then you get on there, and then you get to the bottom, and it's just like this release. And it's about, here's your fear. What are you gonna do with your fear? Would you like to taste your fear?
Right.
Would you like to experience it? Would you like to use it as a tool to remind you that you're alive and breathing, and that you get to test yourself with these, I don't know, adrenaline challenges, as we'll call them.
Yeah.
And I think you can get that from all things if you're really paying attention. But like, I think there's so much of this that embodies a surfer spirit, where like surfers don't ride away if they surrender to it. And I feel like that's a lot the same way with this hill. Is like you're fear, like your hang-ups, your whatever it is, like it doesn't go up with you in the U-Haul, and it doesn't come down with you either.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a beautiful thing. That's it.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Everybody go.